Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money. Thursday, August the 11th. Week 1 NFL preseason. Did look headlines last night. If you missed it, tough luck. Got to watch the replay. Did give out some games. We got some games covered here in the chat. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Max Wager, win free picks, parlays, wherever you're watching. Give it a follow. I mentioned last night on the show, I'm like, man, last year this time, my show was like anywhere from like 400 to 1,000 views. Now we're getting like 150, 200 on winning free picks. But again, I got on other channels as well, so it's nice when everybody's in one spot. The likes, I guess the likes, but I prefer like live. I prefer people coming in and commenting. I don't know. Whatever. 7 Day Steel is scrolling. I actually got a link in the description if you want that. I don't understand. So I've said I've had a best bet here on Thursday night for a while. I sold a few of those for $34.99. You could get a whole week of plays for $39 flat. I don't know. You know what? I got to change the promo code because the promo code is NFL now. Should probably fix that. Probably fix that. People are going to be like, it's not CFL. I'm hitting it. And everybody will be writing in. Well, not to me because I don't handle the what's it? The back end things. But anyway, let's get to this day. It's going to be a short day today. Got to take that over, get some x-rays on his little pacemaker. I don't know. Doctors down here like, what do you have a pacemaker for? You don't need a pacemaker. He's had it for 19 years. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so we'll take it for a little drive over to Katy. Get that done. 164 and 155. 1-1 yesterday in the video. Plus money, though, baby. Giants. Man. Mike Bueno, where are you at? Are you kidding me with this giant bullpen? You're up 4-0. Then it's 6-0. Then it's 6-4. Then you go up 7-6. Then it's 13-7. I mean, yikes. But the Pirates got it done. So plus money, we'll take it. Laugh all you want. You only went 1-1. Well, you know what? We are 1-1. We're 9 games over 500. We're plus 37-20. That's not too shabby. 54 and 34 with the fades for me on the season. And again, some of those are in the chat. Mostly when I run these numbers down, 157 and 112 totals, that is all the premium stuff. But let's be honest, I usually throw premium into the chat here if it's not in my package. And baseball, I didn't even put a package up. Yesterday we go 2-2 and make money yesterday with our, we had a bunch of dogs yesterday. That was a winning day, going 2-2. Still, we're plus money. Tigers, Seattle plus money. Fine. I don't mind losing the Marlins, blowing the game late. Still plus money. It happens. 396 and 379 plus 2969. 391 and 388. Again, you flip around 5 wins into losses and you're at 1551. Still a nice season. Still me passing on games that are easy, I guess, by not taking faves that are cash at 60%. I'm happy. This is a excellent year of baseball when I'm not a huge fave guy. So we'll take it. Today, Marlins, I got them at a plus 151 yesterday. I'm staring at a 140 here on the screen. And this is more, they're bad. I had them yesterday blow a game again. This is me kind of fading Gibson a little bit. And I kind of like Cabrera. I'll take a 150 spot here. Oh, in this case, 140. Sign me up. Tigers, a late addition to my slate this morning, 8.5. And this one just was kind of like, well, how are the Tigers scoring here? I'll go under 8.5. That's just a lot of runs for an under team like Detroit. So that is that. And, of course, the Reds. This one is not a premium, but we threw it here in the chat. We did total chaos with team yesterday. We both kind of like this over here. This was a 7.5-er up to 9. Cubs and Reds. Like, really? I mean, I guess it makes sense with these, like, right? Reds are in last place. So you basically have, like, dead teams playing here. So it's kind of like the movie where, players are playing like they're dead. I mean, and again, I said yesterday, sort of like the Cubs next year. I kind of Again, Steele, Keegan Thompson, kind of guys I like there. We'll see what happens. Anyhow, on to NFL. 0-1. We did drop our play last Thursday here in the chat was the Jaguars money line, but my top premium play that day was the under. Didn't get there. It happens. Today, Ravens. Again, I got 4.5 here in the chat. I know it is a 3.5 across the board with people, but you see in here, actually, I'm seeing threes now here with Baltimore. My NFL picks, when they go up in here, they're what I'm getting them at. I know on game day it's going to be different. I've said these games for days now. The Jets tomorrow, I got them at plus money. They're actually a favorite now, so that'll be minus money. I don't know. I understand people have different bankrolls, right? And we're like, oh, what do you bet? Is it a percentage of your bankroll? Listen, bet how you bet. Everybody's bankroll's different, right? I mean, but if you wait, and especially in preseason, you're going to lose value on these games. I mean, this giant total was when I did the show last, I think it was a 31s up to 35. Where's my book here from yesterday? Excuse me. Baltimore was a 34 down to 31.5. Now it is creep back up to a 32. I see a 33 out there. The lines move, folks. You can't just sit around and wait to game day. You're not going to, again, I've mentioned my baseball spreads between one side and another. My record, same games, but you're a little late putting something in. You don't have the best number. It adds up. If you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, these games are all posted on Twitter, so go enjoy them on the Twitter universe. Let's get into some comments because, again, I'm going to be rolling out here a little early today. Mark Hill, good morning. How are you? Detroit over the 8.5. Nope, that's a loser for you, Miz. I'm on the other side of it. KC under. Let's pull up a little Kansas City with Cease and Grinky. Why not, right? Grinky, solid at home. Cease putting together a nice Cy Young season, although I think Verlander is going to probably edge him out short of him really combusting down the stretch here. But do you want to go under KC? Sure. Baltimore over against the Sox. Why not? Weird spot for these teams. One game, and then they're off. Baltimore's going to Tampa Bay. I mean, like, again, this is what happens when you miss a week or two of the season. You get these. We talked about the Yankee game, right? The Yankees had one against Houston in a weird spot. It was like a random doubleheader. Just, oh wait, I got a doubleheader on a Thursday, and then tomorrow I'm going to Seattle or Toronto. Like, just strange. Another weird spot. Over, sure. And you like the Reds with LaDonna on the hill.
It's Ladolo on the hill, not Ladolo. It's Ladolo. Just so you know.
Ladover. I don't know. I kind of like the over there, Miss Javi. Great day. We're gonna try to have one. Ravens and the Diamondbacks. Here's with Baltimore. Now, I thought this line would go to 5. I could have had it earlier at like a 4. I got a 4.5 when I put on here. I guess last Friday or Saturday, whenever we did it. I thought it would go up just based on your hero the hardball numbers, right? 20 straight wins, 18-1 against the number. Now, no Lamar, no kind of starters. That is not shocking to me at all. All right. I mean, this team, what they lost like Dobbins last year in preseason or whatever. I mean, this team loses kind of. You're a veteran team. I understand that. But I got a pair of backup quarterbacks in this system. I'll take a shot. And this is one of those things where it's tough to kind of like, yeah, I'm going to fade a guy who's on an 18-1-1 run. Now, the games, it's not like he's there have been close score games. But how about, we talk about 3.5-point faves in preseason. Now, I'm not, I just saw this. I was doing a little research on 3.5 to 7-point favorites, NFL preseason, have cashed 56% of late, 118 and 93. All right. That's a nice little put money in your pocket. I see, like I said last night, I said we saw a 3.5 on game. Like, that's just bizarre. 3.5. I know people normally regular season thinking, I'll take that hook. You don't need that in preseason. Teams, you're either losing or you're going for two. That hook don't really make a difference. Underdogs of 1 to 3 points, 59%, 135 and 92. So, again, with the Ravens, people are gonna. I can't overthink it. I'm just gonna take it. If it loses, I got a bigger number. I'm still taking them. Still taking them. Diamondbacks under with a guy Merrill Kelly. Yes. Eric, Myrna Rangers back. Well, you've been taking the dogs. I mean, you had to stay with it. You've been on them all for the week. This might be a painful week, and you're going to kind of be like, oh, why'd I do that? But you take a team like the Rangers today, and you can't just say, I can't take them today because it's a guy I never heard of or a guy making a start or a spot start. You got to ride them. You got to ride them. That's the tough part of it all. Can I put you on TV? Go ahead. I hope it's on a big TV because I'll look enormous. I'll look like Godzilla. Maybe Godzuki, Godzilla's son. I don't know. Do you think Baltimore will continue a hot streak, Sean? How do we just keep not taking Baltimore to get it done? Right, little dog today, plus what, Ted? Now, we talked about them on a run line because they're on a huge run line run, but minus 175, I don't know. I would just take them based on Sox are in last place, big mess. Just take the O's. I mean, they're a dog. What are you doing? Take them as a dog. There'll be a dog tomorrow in Tampa because you know what? It's Tampa Bay. They're supposed to be in the playoffs. They're a good team. Rah, rah, rah. Well, you know what? Baltimore all series too there. Plus money. J-Rock, Phillies run line. They're hot. Yes, they are. What's there to say? I mean, I do got Miami. Tough one last night, late. I just get enamored with their pitching staff, J-Rock. I like them so much. D-backs run line, Merrill Kelly, absolutely. Cubs under, right? Wind is blowing in. Maybe it's just such a weird park, and not that I'm the conspiracy guy here, Major League Baseball, but is this the game? People want to tune into this game, the game of the night, to see some 2-1 affair between like the Reds and the Cubs. This game better be 14-10 with like 9 homers in it. It's bad. Like what is Major League Baseball thinking scheduling that as the game? Makes zero sense. Eric, good luck to you also. Markel, first 5 under. D-backs. Yes. We like Merrill Kelly all the time. Under. Nerfies. Tigers, Nerfies. Sure, I like that for the full game anyway. White Sox and the Royals with cheese. Royals with Grinky. And over. Yeah, I agree all those. Again, Nerfies. I'm not a huge Nerfy guy. But I like both of those unders anyway. I got the Tiger under here in the chat, so. Richard. Safe to say Cleveland Mets been cashing me. Good afternoon. Guardians, nice little club. I like them. I kind of wish they would have did more at the deadline. I don't get sitting on your hands. Mets, a juggernaut right now. Them and as good. I don't want to say the Dodgers are going to beat them, but are you kidding me with this Dodger team? Every time I just kind of when I jump and I do a run, I'm not gonna lie, I do like a Dodger online, maybe like once or twice a week, and it cashes. Why I don't do them every single game when they're minus like 110 or whatever? It's definitely worth it. I mean, Joey Gallo's turned into Manny Ramirez. Remember when Manny Ramirez got traded to him? He hit like 480. Like, oh man. Tony, how are you? I know you don't like parlays. Let's see what he got here. St. Louis, Colorado over. That's was that a 12.5 now? Oh man. I mean, I don't like Arizona under. Yes. Miami under. Yes. Chicago over. Yeah. The Colorado one. I kind of like the over, but It's my least favorite of the group you have here. The other three for sure. 3-time. Happy Thursday. WNBA. Pop it in.
Yeah, this is WNBA. I have a banner for it and everything.
Here we go.
This guy took the sky over. Grab it as quick as you can because that line is. I saw it at 171.5. Unfortunately, couldn't put it up on the site last night at that time because it wasn't up, and I couldn't bet it at that time because it wasn't available. I got it at 174. I see 176s now. This game's going to go in the 180s. This Sky have been a very high scoring team. Vegas, one of the highest scoring teams in the league. That one's going to go way over. And then the Sun and the Sparks under the 163. I don't see the I could see the Sparks putting up 65 tonight. And I don't see Connecticut trying to push it and go after 100 points. So under in that game, over in the Sky game. Those are the two plays tonight.
There you go, WNBA. Taking the Astros. I mean, 275. Valdez is pretty decent. I get it. Hopefully it's a run line play, Brandon. I can't tell you to take that big money line. Mets batters making money. Listen, I'm a big Jeff McNeil guy when it comes to him and Kana. Those are two cats that are always nice money. Everybody's going to run to Alonso. Homer prop. I mean, he's got 100 ribbies. I mean, his RBI props, or has he got 96, 97, whatever he's at. It's always, I look for like the plus 125, 30s, 40s, Richard. I mean, especially here in the chat. I just feel just putting on something at even like that it's not really, everybody that's like coming in here today, like, hey, we're taking the Astros, the Yanks, the Dodgers, and the Mets today. They're all minus 295. That's it. Easy money. Money line parlay. We're going to go 5-0 and bet the house. Like, same thing. Alonzo for Ribby, minus 105. Really? I mean, like, even the Judge home run props when he's like 140. Like, how? Like, 140 for Judge. Okay, I get it. He's hit 50 homers already. I just can't. 140. I need. Today I'll take the Astros. Got to be a run line, though. 270 lane. 270 range, I should say. What was it last night? This run line was at minus 160 out of the door yesterday, I think. Is this yesterday's number? This can't be right. So when you get the early lines, we do Total Chaos. So I get the games from Allie. Hold on, Tate, I'll get to you. That we're going to do, and I write them all down. And I go to I'll say it's Oddshark. I'll say the site. I don't care. They have odds on there. Opening odds, which are just insane. And sometimes you can find them somewhere if you're got an offshore spot. They had Houston minus $4 yesterday, Tim. And I'm like, if I could get a nice 320 back on the other side, I'll look at Texas. Of course, it comes out it's like a 260, fave for Houston. I mean, like, I don't know where some spots try to open up and because they want to be the first to the market. And I'll tell you what, like DK and FD, those you can really come in and clobber them early sometimes, bro. And they're two crap sites. Tough to get paid if you're winning. They kind of, but man, sometimes their numbers are off. It's good for me, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, data great. I see a bonus out there for both teams hit a homer in the Field of Dreams game. Even money. I don't know if it's easy. I guess it is because it's even money. I would say yes to that. Not getting hurt. It's even. No digging for Chavez. The parlay pays off, huh? 6-teamer. Hey, good for you. Take the win, baby. And I see people post pics of crazy parlays, and I get it. I saw one cat. So someone posted like some crazy parlay for like they hit for like 90 grand or whatever. Some nerfy parlay. So I'm like, oh, all right, that's for this guy. So I look, he had a couple of these. Then I find the guy on Twitter. I go through like the timeline. The last time he posted a winner was back in April. So yeah, you come in with a nickel or a dime on a parlay, it cashes for 60, 90 grand. Okay, it's a huge chunk of money. But then you're betting a couple parlays a day, and you got 90. So you know what? I'm going to bet 1,000 still. But you're not hitting anything, and you're doing say 3,000 a day because you got 90 in your pocket. And I don't know. I find it odd that you post a winner like the first or second week of baseball season, and then nothing until now. Again, they hit. They're nice. I tell you, I do it myself sometimes. I'll throw, and I'm not even doing crazy ones, just some random nonsense. And sometimes they hit. You wake up, you're like, "Where does extra couple grand come from?" And the account, like, "Oh, that's right, I did that then." Okay, but the mentality is there for average bettors, the fun bettors. I hit it. So, all right, that was 25. I'm going to go 100 here. And you wipe it all out. You know, the key to being successful is you're winning up the bet a little bit. You want to be able to win and make more money. You know, it's not like I'm winning to buy a TV. You know, the bankroll's the bankroll. Lane, like an under 8 in Philly game. Yes. Over Cubs Reds. Yes. No limit. Orioles and the Reds. Definitely like the Orioles with you. And I do like the Reds. I like their pitcher. Let Dole over. What are people's parlays for today? Oh, Sean. I'm sure they're going to come in here. Sean, here. You know what the parlay for today is? I'll tell you right now. People are going to have the Phillies. Houston's definitely. Houston, the White Sox. What other big favors there today? In Arizona. Big. Today's not a huge parlay day, I think, for the average. Today's the day people lose because there's not enough like $300 faves. Tomorrow will be a good day.
Hey, hold on. I'm on the Phillies. Why are you making fun of them?
I mean, at 150 is not a bet. I mean, you got
I took them run line at plus money.
You got them at 150. They're red hot, and they got a Marlin team that can't score. I mean, come on. It's worth a shot. Reds aren't dead. I don't think that. I like the pitching. I know they had to trade Castillo and Molly. I totally understand. But I like that kid Green. I think is going to be pretty good. This kid Odola. They got an Ashcraft. They got another kid in the system. They have some good young pitchers. They do. Now, they have to turn into some bats, right? I mean, they got that guy Eli Cruz, youngster. They traded Neville Marte. Dude, if those kids, and again with prospects, if they're as good as they're supposed to be, you have, I'll say Barry Larkin and Chris Sabo. I mean, but you got a staple at second, at short and third between those two guys for the next 15 years of, all-star caliber players. I agree with you about Ladola. Orioles, yeah. Keep riding those Orioles, baby. We're gonna have. I'll tell you, Orioles will be on the site for me all weekend. I'm gonna bet them against Tampa, and I'll put them out here in the chat too as well. I like the Royals, Pirates, Orioles. 3 big dogs. I mean, the Royal game is tough because Cease has just been so good, so good. I get Greinke's good at home. He is so tough to bet on. I mean, talk about, where's Eric? Because I talk about $2 and $3 dogs. Taking a guy who throws 86 miles an hour in Major League Baseball, it's frightening. I'm more like the under there. Pirates and Brubaker, I totally understand. I get it. Listen, I was a big Brubaker last year. Although Merrill Kelly, he's good. And the Orioles, of course. Mr. Nika coming in here. Diamondbacks. Team total over 3.5. Why not against Brubaker? Should be able to muster some runs at home, I guess, right? Under the Ravens, yes. Yes, run first inning, St. Louis. And around total's 12. You expect runs there, Mr. Nika, right? What is the juice on that game? White Sox first 5. Again, you're probably laying some juice there. Cease on the hill. Got the early 33. Get that early. Nothing wrong with that. Getting it. Interesting, since 2012, totals that have opened in preseason under 37 they have gone over 57.5% of times. I'm shocked at that. I'm shocked. But then again, when it opened to 37 or more, they have gone under 57% of the time. Now, again, that's a big sample size, but we have to kind of look at how they got rid of like a preseason game now, right? So that's I still think as much as even though that stat screams to go over these early lines because we see a lot of 33s and 34s early, I don't know if I can. I don't know, especially in week 2 would be one thing. First week, I still think it's a struggling week for teams. Over 8.5, yes. Lane took AC today. I know it's Cease, but no Tim Anderson. Yeah. Well, the whole White Sox team's a hot mess. But if you're taking the White Sox here, I guess Cease was a -140 run line. Again, under for me here. Give me the under. I got an 8.5 last night. Under Phillies, yes. Cleveland, run line Cleveland. I like the under. Ruben, Winnipeg has gone from 11 to 9. I think 9's a good player under. Tim, anything with Nick here, little CFL?
Nick likes the under in the Winnipeg game. He said don't mess with double-digit lines, and that line movement with Winnipeg is kind of weird. But he likes the under in the game. He thinks Winnipeg's going to play good defense. They're still undefeated, so
There you have it. All right, under. I bet the Rangers at home all time. If I need to borrow points, I do it, but I make myself take them and win. The Rangers at home. Why would you want to buy the runs there? What are we doing about that? Because the Rangers are scrappy enough where I think again, I don't have their season right in front of me. Field of Dream games. It's a 9. Still like the over, Michael. Diamondbacks
I've
first
seen some
5.
9.5s in that Field of Dreams game too, just to point that one out.
I still like the over. I don't mind. It's
over.
D-backs first 5. It's Merrill Kelly. I like Merrill Kelly. I'm on the kitchen TV. I love it, Brandon. I love it. Am I ready for Friday? We're worried about Thursday right now. We're going to cash our Thursdays and we'll get ready for Friday. Although I do have Friday football posted. So tried fading Brubaker. Yeah, I like Brubaker. I do. But Merrill Kelly, I will take a little run line with him. What is his run line today? Plus 115 it was last night. I don't know what it is now. He's solid. For WNBA, I think first 5 of the Sun game, -5 is easy apart from the under you mentioned.
Yeah, Sun should absolutely crush the Sparks. That shouldn't be close. Correct.
Wilson, Astros under, Phillies under. Phillies under, yes, and Astros under. I'm with you. Go ahead. Take that under. Got an 8.5 for last night on that one. Thank you for the WNBA, Tim. Says 3-time. Jojo Rabbit. Listen, I'm always red cupping, but it's not booze, Although I got to stop. I got to get a new jug of water. I've been having Diet Pepsi. It's terrible. And usually I only have Diet Pepsi if I go out to dinner or something. I'm not really a big soda guy. God bless you for being WNBA. Seriously. And I saw an article on the WNBA to talk about they need to get paid more. Nobody comes and watches you. You make zero.
They do a horrible job advertising.
You've been bankrolled by the WNBA for how? It's been WNBA for a decade now. It's not like it's 2 or 3 years in. I'm sorry, nobody cares. People want to bet on it. That's about it. Nobody goes to the game. Nobody's walking around in jerseys. Nothing. And then you see these articles like, why is this person not getting paid what the NBA guy's getting? I don't know. The NBA has a $1 billion contract with ESPN and Disney and these channels, and WNBA is on public access.
Twitter, Facebook, Amazon Prime,
NBA
with
TV. No advertising.
Yes, ESPN once every 2 weeks.
I'm not. It's
awful.
Listen, I make jokes about the WNBA, but it's doesn't make money. Doesn't make money. You shouldn't get paid what the guys get paid. How can you say that? Minor league baseball, these guys get paid freaking $2,000 a month. And I think there's more. And let me tell you, I go to minor league baseball games. I got to Jersey. I've gone here in Texas. They get fans at the games. You know. My Miss Amsinger from MLB says cornfields radiate heat. What the heck are you talking about, Miss? Your birthday Saturday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Fellow Leo. Chicago Sky over?
Yes.
Yes, there it is.
Even though it keeps climbing, it's at like 176 now, but yes.
Stick with 4-teamers, says Demetrius. I'm all for 4-teamers, but I bet them straight up and I go 3-1 every day. Ravens Patriots, $100 parlay. Says Philip. Belichick, not too shabby in the preseason. Where's my Belichick numbers? I wrote them down here. Not too bad. 9-2 straight up, 8-3 ATS last 11 preseason games for Belichick. And everybody knows Harbaugh 18-1-1, 20-0 straight up. Tim Anderson out 6 weeks. White Sox trouble. They've been in trouble all year. They're a 500 team. They're in trouble. What do you mean they're in trouble? Because he's out. Somebody's always out on these guys. O's Ravens. Baltimore Bird parlay. I like it. I mean, more trouble. Yeah, definitely more trouble. Money, exactly. Money management. And again, I'm going to kind of wrap up because I got to get to my dad. I got to get him to the doctors. You have to work out the money. You can't. Don't be a people are like, I saw somebody on Twitter like, 3-2, that's a bad day. Yeah, well, 3-2 over a football season is 60%. I will take 60%. And if you find somebody who says no to 3-2 every single day, yeah, that's a total degenerate who will never be successful winning huge amounts of money. Neil's one of the best. Yeah, he's good. Quiet. Under the radar guy. First half has hit the last 7 days. For which game? Michael, what do you got here? Long time we know parlay sucker bets. I know it's all betting sites always post big parlays. They are. They and again, can you hit them? You hit one, it's great. And if you're a small bettor, you got 600 in your pocket, 6,000, whatever it is. And if you're a larger bettor, it's you're in the tens of thousands. I totally understand it. Going to the Stros game. All right. I went to Minute Maid. I liked it. I like the Giants. Who you like? I got a best bet up in this game. Definitely side bets for less. No, you can't. I mean, I don't. People make money on them. Knock yourself. That's not what I do. You want to go watch the parlay show? Watch guys who put out a bunch of parlays. I'm definitely an old school bettor nowadays. Straight side total guy. Pirates over. Don't like it. No. Jojo Rabbit. Valdez over walks. Hudson over walks. Plus $2. I'll take a shot. Why not? Blue Bombers in CFL. I think we had a Winnipeg under. Here. No KC today. So, yeah, Grinkies. We might see off White Sox game. Some of the seals finished there. Again, it would be run. I got the under. But if you want to do Cease run line, I get it. Phillips, -half first half. Phillips first half. Who's this? I'm looking for this. Tennis. What is this? Get out of this nonsense. One play I made was under Sox KC game. Yes. David, Yanks got me again yesterday. Yeah, keep betting them. They're due tomorrow, though, Dave. Just keep betting them. They'll win. They'll win. We had Seattle here in the chat, didn't we? Every time I make a foolish bet, I always hear your voice ask, what are we doing here? Chris, one of your tats in 20% single bets on free plays. What's your, 20% single bet free plays. They are just, something to put. I don't know what are they taking all like the dogs? It's tough putting out free picks. Like I come in, I NFL season up, college football, put a couple on the site free picks, but it's tough doing because I got a free pick on the site. I do a couple videos a week for picks and parlays. I got another show I do video picks for. We have Total Cast, my own games. I mean, all of a sudden I got 50 games, and I if they're hot, wonderful. If they're bad, it is what it is. How that is just a tough call, Chris, because I don't want to kick somebody in for putting out a free play every day, where maybe their baseball, their basketball, football, whatever it is, are their premiums doing well? Any thoughts on Baltimore and the Rockies? Baltimore, yes. Rockies, St. Louis, I got no real opinion on that one. Yeah, I got to leave too. My dad's probably waiting outside the house, waiting for me. Told him I'd be there 11:45. I can see some MLBs and juice ball. Yeah, seriously. I think an over there. Would you lean the Tigers today? I got the under. White Sox were in trouble when the season started. Yes, I said that. And again, I'm going to hit these real fast. Rodon was gone. Lynn was on the IL. You're looking for Kopech to take a step forward. Cueto to be a stud. And Cueto's overperformed. Still a bad season. A lot of injuries. Astros over Rangers run line -1. Only, I mean, it's 160 on the run line, whatever it is. It's crazy. I got the under. Yeah, the one saying no, I read exactly. Kind of like the Pats Ravens parlay. Well, you got two coaches who are pretty good. 9-2 straight up, right? Was that 9-2 for Belichick? And 20-0 for Harvey. Double your invest. They can double it up. Richard laughing at the parlay talk. Phillies first 5. Why not? They're red hot. Phillies. Okay, that makes sense. I'm looking. What is that? Casey over. We're going head to head. Rich, me and you. Go to Phillies Marlin game. I got the Marlins. And that's it. I'm out of here. Tim, do you want to come in? You want to do it for a little bit, or are you ready to go?
We can head out. I'm going to have a couple stuff to get done around the house.
All right, we're out of here. I got to go get the dad. I'll be back tomorrow, Football Friday. Bye-bye.